Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my beautiful space. I wanted to share with you a quick chair yoga practice because I was not able to do the live on last week because I had family in town. So here we are. It's Saturday morning. The woodpecker up on the light pole is always here, reminding us that he's there. I got some beautiful new flowers. So I just wanted to share a quick practice with you. I am going to be using a yoga strap today, which is a great tool, especially when we are in a chair. So if you don't have one, don't worry about it. You don't need to um, have one. You can just slip your belt off if you have a belt, or pick one of these up next time you're out and about. They're super handy. They come in all different lengths. I prefer the 5 foot length because otherwise I feel like I'm always tangling myself. So the first thing we're going to do is sit really tall. I'm on a basic metal chair. My cheeks are close to the edge so that I have space to lean back when I want to lean back, to create a little bit more space in my legs. So we're going to start seated. Notice the shoulders are back and down. Spine is tall. All is well on this beautiful Saturday morning. Take a second just to settle yourself in. We have plenty of time in the day today. We have plenty of time to get everything done, to do what needs to happen for our family, for ourselves, for other people. Give yourself 10 minutes just for you. I'm hoping you can hear the birds in my space. They're everywhere. It's beautiful. All right, we're going to leave the strap on our lap to begin. We're going to take our arms out to a nice long T shape. Now, my thumbs are facing forward, but I'm going to flip my thumbs to the sky. That creates a little different sensation in the chest. And then I'm going to pull my arms behind me. Big heart chest opener. Bring my arms back to neutral and do that again. Squeeze the shoulder blades and come on back. One more. Squeeze and return. Now I'm going to stack my arms like fire logs. We're going to open up the heart a little bit differently, but I want you to think about having alternate arms on top. Here we go. Open like a cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Stack your fire logs. Switch every time, one on the bottom. Open and squeeze. This just gets some movement through the shoulders, kind of tuning into our heart, tuning into not always slumping, really creating great posture. I read a study not too long ago, two more, that said people with good posture, last one, meaning we hold here, tip your cactus, meaning we have a straight-ish spine, reach your top arm to the sky, feel that, come back to cactus, actually have lower cortisol levels in the body, come on back, and lower your arms. So if we spend a lot of time slouching, it actually increases that stress hormone in our body, which means we are more likely to snap, to react, to not feel our best. But if we have a nice tall spine, not only does it help our heart center be more loving as we approach the world, it also lowers our cortisol so that we're not in that mode all the time. We're able to just kind of pause, relax, take one arm down to the side, other arm to the sky, get a big stretch. We're going to bend here, reach up and over. Beautiful. Come back, lower that arm down to the ground, other arm goes to the sky, reach up and over. Feel that. Beautiful. Now we're going to come back to the stacked fire logs and we're going to spin to one side. We're getting all 6 directions of the spine right out of the gate, which I feel, if you follow me, the 6 most important movements we can do every single day. So we have the extension, the rounding, the bending, and the spinning. Let's do another extension because we really didn't target that one. So hands are going to go on your knees. I'm going to pull my heart in and round my spine. Look at my belly. Oh, feels so good. I've done so much driving lately. I feel a little tight. I'm going to push my heart to the sky and look up. There's that extension of the heart. Round your spine. Lift your heart All right, let's find a little bit of movement in the legs before we get to the strap. I'm going to take my legs and bring them wide-ish. And now I'm going to open my legs just like a butterfly. So I'm bringing my knees back. This is making my glutes engage just a tiny bit. And it's also opening up that inner thigh. So if you have a tendency to sit a lot or you have limited mobility, you can even use your arms to do this and open up those inner thighs. It's so good. All right, one more open. Bring your legs back. I'm going to lean back, bring my knee in. I picked my right knee to start. Interlace fingers over the knee and then rotate the ankle. We forget about all these tiny little joints, reverse directions. And we really need to be focused on all of our joints to keep that mobility going. All right, squeeze. Every time we move our joints, squeeze, we produce synovial fluid. So if we're not moving our joints, they get dry and cranky, which is why it's important to move every day. Anything. One more. Hold here. Take your left hand away. Open up your gate. This is engaging the core. I'm not leaning back. Come back and let's do the other side. Lift your left leg, or whichever one you didn't do. Interlace your fingers. I can't lift this one as high, but I am rotating my ankle. So join me. Rotate your ankle and then reverse. Now we're going to lower the knee a bit. Squeeze it in. This is stretching the glutes and the hamstrings. Squeeze. You have to go a little bit slower. Always pay attention to your body. If you've hung out with me, or you're hanging out with me for a while, I've had a lot of hip surgeries on this pesky little left hip, last one. And so I have to really modify my practice and my life. Take your left hand onto the knee, right hand goes out, engage the belly, open your gate. Beautiful. Come back to center and return. Now let's play with the strap. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can do everything we're doing without a strap. Just be focused on lines in your body. Take the strap right in front. It's no wider than my shoulders. So if you have no strap, you're just going to hold your arms out in front and do everything that I do without a strap. Now I'm going to take the strap up. This helps keep my shoulders, elbows, wrists in a line, and then lower it. Let's add the breath here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do just two of these, two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Now we're going to take it up to stay. Inhale here. On your exhale, tip over to one side. I'm going to the right first. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Now come back to center and lower everything. Without the strap, certainly you can do this. You have to just be really diligent to not let your arms get flowy. Sometimes we love flowy, but when we're using a strap, it's nice to create those lines. Now I'm going to take the strap a little bit wider than my shoulders. Same thing. Inhale up. Beautiful. Exhale down. You might even arch your spine a little bit, lift your heart, lean back. It just feels great. You do you. If your shoulders like this, you can get that little spinal extension. One more, and then we're going to take the side bends. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale other side. Come back to center and lower it. Now we're going to take the strap even wider. So if you're without a strap, your arms are going to be nice and strong and straight. Use your muscles. If you're using a strap, try not to let the strap get super noodly, I call it. You want tension, but you don't want to be gripping so tight that you get that white knuckle effect on your arms. Here we go. Inhale. Ooh, feel that exhale. If your shoulders enjoy this, let them go behind you a bit. If your shoulders don't enjoy it, keep your arms up above your head. Let's do two more together. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Oh, and exhale. Here we go. Up, up, up. Tip over. Big, huge stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower it. Give your shoulders a roll. All right, let's move on to the legs with the strap. Now, if you don't have a strap, use your hands. Put the strap under your foot. If you don't have a strap, you're going to put your hands underneath your hamstring behind your leg. All right, we're going to hold our leg up and press. I'm going to turn so you don't have to look at the bottom of my foot. Inhale and press. Let me show you what that looks like without a strap. Press. Inhale, press. Your foot is flexed as if you have a strap and you're working hard with that muscle engagement. Let's do two more. Press through the heel, press through the heel. Last one, and we're going to stay up. Now, I'm not using anything behind me. I'm relying on super tight core and strong back. Now, hold your leg up. If you don't have a strap, you're holding it with your hamstring. Hold here. Now, we're going to draw a circle. Yep, slow. Now, we could go really fast, but we want to go slow so we feel the sensations as we go. Pause. Reverse your directions. Now I'm using a little bit of muscles in my arms to make this happen, but I'm getting a nice stretch. Hold here. Now, lean back and lift your leg. Ooh, press through the heel, lean back. Feels so good to get that nice stretch, especially if we sit a lot. Cross it in front of you just a little bit. So I'll show you. I'm getting across my body, getting into that IT band that gets really, really tight. Come back to center and lower it. Let's do the other leg. Hook it over your left foot. Grab your left hamstring. If you don't have a strap, you're going to lift and press. Lift and press. Perfect. Now this one's a little bit trickier. I'm really focusing on pressing through the heel so that I get that nice extension right there. Let's do three more. Press. Inhale. Press. Inhale. Press. Let's do one more to stay and draw some circles. Now this for me is pretty impossible. So I'm just going to draw tiny baby circles, reverse, tiny baby circles. And now I'm going to lift my leg, straighten it. So this leg might not be as high as my other leg. And then I'm going to take it across the body to get that IT band stretch. Not very far for me. So you do you. All right, here we go. Back to center. Lean back, lift the leg, and straighten it. Oh, so, so, so good. Bend your knees slowly and rise up. Now, certainly using a strap can really enhance your practice and give you the ability to lean back and really straighten your legs. So if you don't have a strap, I highly recommend it. And for standing practice, it's great too. So if you're practicing with me, both chair and standing or on the floor, definitely invest $5 in a strap or go find a belt that's in your dresser drawer that you haven't worn in years. Who wears belts anymore? I don't know. Maybe people do. I don't. Last one, arm up, reach up and over. Have a beautiful Saturday, my sweet friends. I hope you have a beautiful Saturday. I'm going to make the best of it. My family has gone. It's me back in the kitchen baking today, baking some bread out in my veggie garden. We have a lot of elm trees around here, and they drop those little tiny seeds. Well, now the seeds are baby trees. So on average, I probably pull 50 baby trees a day just throughout my space. It's crazy. So have a beautiful Saturday. Do something that brings you joy. Your body is open and ready for the day. We've tuned into ourselves. You've given yourself 10 minutes for you, which is so important so that you can give to others. And I will catch you live Wednesday at 8:30 Mountain Time. We'll be out here in this beautiful space again, and we'll have fun. I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be good. So have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. And thanks for hanging out. Bye.